The whole key is Chi Nei Chang 1, Chi Nei Chang 2, you go up another step. It's like you learn ABC and the spelling boy, boy. And when you go up to be the second grade, third grade, you learn how to read them. This is a boy. And when you go up, now you get more. So every level, it gives you a 2, but all is 1, 2, and 3 is interconnecting to each other. Okay? So the Chi Nei Chang 1 is the basic thing. And when you go there, Chi Nei Chang 2, it gives you another level of tools to do it. So we call the wind or the sick energy. And the Chi Nei Chang 3 is toxin we're going to do now, is a tools, okay, a tools. And the Chi Nei Chang 4 is the kasai, is a sexual organ massage. And I tell you, when I learned it, I said, every man, actually, I developed the woman one. They don't have woman. I developed the woman. But actually, oh my God, every woman have more than men. There's so much blockages in the sexual organ. And the kasai 4 is for the sexual organ. Okay? And all of them, you still need Chi Nei Chang 1 or 2 or 3 to help you. And the Chi Nei Chang 5 is we call live power massage. More developed now with everybody. But Chi Nei Chang, the live power, actually using them in every single thing now. Okay? In every single session that we have now. In all the live. It took me a while. When my master told me 55 years ago about a return blood, you have to work on it, I cannot figure it out. He showed me something, but it's very vaguely because, you know, the olden time, 55 years, we have very little understanding about anatomy. Okay, and he learned it, he never have understand the anatomy also. Okay, now, okay, so that is all the level is depending what you learn and what you do. It's interconnecting to each other all. Okay, it's very important part you understand them. And now we're going to work on the toxin. The Chi Nei Chang, I tell you history when I learned it, and I like it because it's a few thousand-year technique that passing down, and this healing harmony. This is the government research on. I give us the fund to research on this, and giving a name called healing harmony. So all the meridian and muscle tendon meridians and all the meridian tendons, okay? And before, I think that they discovered that only the hand alone sometimes cannot fix the problem. And they think they developed from a sculptor. So all the tool is quite interesting because it developed from there. So there are a lot of muscle tendon meridian that work on it. So we have the meridian of the Thai, meridian of the Chinese, and the muscle tendon meridian we call muscle trend. So all combined together, and that's why they give me certification. I am actually develop a whole new way of the toxin, and this is the government, Thai government give us in here because the toxin are developed more in the northern part here. And the one that are traditional, so all these traditional guy is so old. And all they do is they just do it and they don't know what to do with it, you know. They do it and I say, hey, this is a great technique. It can helping a lot of way. And so all is involved with the muscle tendon trend, muscle tendon meridian, and all the meridian, and all the tendon ligament, all involved with that, see? So that's why I said it's very amazing tool, and there are two, so there are different tools here for different parts of the body, okay? And so each tool have, and the whole key is they have to come with nervous system and a nurse and doctor and the psychology and one that are expert in this toxin come to us and I to show them. I add in the Chiangmai into it, and they said this is unique because in the whole set they don't have. They dare not do anything in the abdominal area. But I show them and explain to them, and they say, oh my God, that's what I'm lacking. Okay? And that's how the whole key is there. So here you see that so many points, because the vibration go right into the body, go that time is a few thousand years, they don't have the microcurrent, they don't have that, Very good sound. The sound is so good because it's like you're hitting on the wood. And so now now I have microcurrent. I use the microcurrent on the back, and now with toxin, it goes a different kind of effect. It goes deep. It goes deep. And this one is especially for live pulse massage, live breath massage. Yeah. No. No. What they call? We have live pulse. Life force, yeah, life force massage. That one, what she's doing now, opening all the rib cage here. Sometimes the hand, yes, a lot of work in the hand. But it still needs the hand. Sometimes we say, okay, this one not open it, needs the hand to work on it. And this one, we work on the spine. So now it's the same thing working on bladder meridian, or we call parasympathetic. It's parasympathetic. And he work on the leg. And he clear out the blockages, clear out the knot, clear out the thing. It's very good. And when you train for a while, you really know, okay? We have it next week. Because not many people know it yet. We only have 10 people for that class, And it's an easy class for me, but it's a little bit boring, sitting all week. So now he used a different tool for different purpose. So now, in this toxin, in the olden time, they're actually adjusting the bone. Yeah, but we don't want to do it now because so many people have so much problem on the spine, and sometimes if you don't really good with it, you can get somebody in trouble. But we are just lightly adjust them. That's all. Okay, because the bone of this one can actually adjust the bone. But by doing this one, a lot of problem on the bone already adjusted, especially on the spine. So you clear the whole back blockages. So now when she have to feel with her hand and see where the blockage is, so now she can work on it. In the thigh here, so big muscle. Some of the hand can roll totally to work on it. So she work on the hand and the chest. Just not doing the chest, now work on the hand. How you feel? Your spine?
My spine now very warm.
Warm, huh? The circulation more moving, huh? Right. Yeah. And it's slightly adjust your spine, that's all. But their whole technique, they need more understanding the whole spine to do the bone adjustment.
Very much to release the blockages. He had injury in his shoulders. And now he feels the vibration within the bone and it's very soothing.
Because they always feel how they work, and toxin will really release the blockages. Oftentimes, it's all the muscle, nervous system, and the blood vessel are blocked. So a microcurrent actually also, it took me so many years to understand it, and all come together now. And this MyPower actually is in every level, okay? And there are, because the Chiangmai 2, this time we teach, and many people learned the Chiangmai 2 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Say, my God, Master Chia, now I understand totally the Chiangmai 2. It's so powerful, and when I teach them, I keep on telling them, but I don't know what to tell them, because I also cannot understand a key, what to do with this pulse, okay? The light pulse. So what we're going to do now, we're going to be working on femoral pulse. So that is the femoral pulse here, right here, okay? And we're going to work on the, femoral pulse here. And after that, we're going to we go in the inside iliac, left and right here, iliac, left and right. And actually it's all from the intestine, bladder, sexual organ, okay? And you can see that sometimes byproduct you work on that way, and the energy go right to the sexual organ, and next week the wife's coming in, so keep on working on this, what you're doing, okay? Because it worked for a husband, you know? Okay, so, and after that, so we have inside femoral pulse here, and come inside on the, we call this is 48, 49, this is 41, 40, and we come up into the pulses here, on here. I'm going to only work on a 35, 33, 35, 33, and come up to the master pulse here, master pulse. The master pulse in the solar plexus, and that is all the digestive organ. Sometimes I work on it, you have to ask, you go to the liver, you actually feel really similar like that, so it's very exact. Before that, we don't exact. And when I work on it, okay, when I move a little bit, I go to the liver, when a little bit to the kidney, when a little bit go to the gallbladder, sometimes we go into the stomach, or the spleen, or pancreas. You feel it. This is the warm current, the chi, the blood flow right into the organ. That is what I lacking for 35 years. I cannot understand that part. Okay? So now, so all these things is a fixed pattern, and all in the Chi Nei Chang 2. And also it's in the microcurrent. It's fixed. That's it. Okay? Can you have underwear? Okay, take it down. Take it down because I work on here. What I'm working on now is this here, the femoral. And after this, in this one, the iliac, both sides. Okay? And after that, the navel, and after the master pulse, and below the heart. And that is all the Chi Nei Chang 2. And now we understand exactly application. So now, so it's clear and find the pulse. For her, it's very easy. So easy for me to go this way and go this way up. So I do the femoral pulse both sides, left and right. Left and right. So I go this way. When I find the pulse, and the whole key is the pumping. The pumping technique is so important. Okay. Where you feel now?
Yeah, warm.
Warm, okay. Going down. Yeah. You feel it. This is real feeling. Is no imagination part. It's the circle current are actually flow. So you feel more now?
Yeah. So feeling a lot of warmth all of a sudden coming, and then feel it down the whole right leg into the feet. More, I can feel the blood pressure is rising. So there's the whole leg and all the pelvic organs are receiving more warmth, more blood, more chi.
And you really feel that. That's why we are lacking on that part. Now it's very pinpoint. Very pinpoint.
Yeah, it's very concrete feeling.
Now I finish this, I spiral, and I come back to here. I come up to the right side. So in this part, we emphasize a V shape. So the pumping is a whole technique. That's why it takes a week to really get it, you know. And I tell you, the light pulse and the Chi Nei Chang 2, amazing. I understand it now. It took me, I don't know, took me 35 to 40 years to understand it, some of the things.
Yeah, so he's compressing the artery against the bone, the femoral bone, and then raising gently the pressure and then pumping so that allows the blood to really flow.
Actually, it's very similar with pumping the heart when people have heart attack. That's all.
Yeah, it's really, I can feel that the pressure in my chest is going down because because it's opening down there. So it's allowing more relaxation in the chest area and bringing more circulation in the pelvic area and the leg.
You know, everything circulation is so much involved with the feet. If the feet cannot get blood to go back smooth, the circulation stop. Okay?
Yeah, I really feel it in my feet.
Okay, so I just go a little bit faster this way. Now, from there, I coming up. If I find the pulse here, I can find the inside pulse, the iliac pulse. Okay, I find the iliac pulse. Now I go into this way. No. Sorry, I go this way. I want to go that way. So.
Yeah, you're like trapping the artery against the iliac bone.
So the pumping is very simple. When I do it, now the heart pump. It's just like I put up another heart over there. I put a mini heart here. I'll put a mini pump here and I pump it. That's all. That's all I do. And with the whole thing is, the whole body is a pump. No pump, we stop. Everything stop. That's all. So we have many pulses, 52 pulses to do. Where do you feel now?
Yeah, I can feel it really is much more warm in the belly and the lower intestine, the uterus.
You start to feel the uterus and the sexual organ?
Yes. Yeah. Can feel the bladder also is getting nice and relaxed. And the heart is much more relaxed also.
So this one, you actually, because the point is already said that you go right into the sexual organ. Okay?
Yeah, I feel it right in the sacrum.
Sacrum also, right. So I find the palm outside. And I find the palm inside. Right here. Inside
the iliac bone, so
the 48 and 41, 40.
And this is 40, 48, 49, no?
40, 41, 40, 40.
Okay. So yeah, it's just trapping the artery against the inside of the iliac bone.
And where do you feel now?
So now I'm feeling it, especially in the ovary, and in the sigmoid colon, and the uterus.
And you can direct exactly where you want to go. Like you want to go to the uterus or ovary or vagina, you can just ask and you direct them. And they really feel the blood go that way. Because that's how the heart are doing. But we don't feel them because it's getting slower, you see. But once you get it very strong, you can direct it whatever. Like for men, if you say, okay, where you feel testicle, okay, where you feel, penis, okay. And you say, you move it where you feel, and the grand penis, that's it. You know, that's all you need. Go to the penis and grand penis and testicle. And, okay. So now I finish this major femoral pulse because femoral pulse and the iliac pulse is the major pulse that, because the heart pump, it goes down to the leg, and it takes time when we're standing up or sit, the blood are blocked and cannot go back. So the whole key is when I find the pulse, I move a little bit into the artery and the vena cava, okay? I work on the left side for her. So now I find this, the aorta vena cava pulse. So I work on the aorta vena cava pulse here. I only work on two here, that's all. So if I find the aorta, that is pulse. The left side. Now, if there is all difference. If I go this way, if I go this way, if I go this way. So you see the microcurrent at the Chiangmai 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the microcurrents and the toxin and the pulse, they all work on a different way, but all the same body. But the emphasis is different. And it's very clear knowledge, clear cut. So I try the pulse, and I pump. And now this is the whole technique you have to learn. I am this way, I am this way, I am this way, I am this way, I go different. It's all different part, okay? So I hold, I pump. Very relaxed, very relaxed. They say 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't go this way. You know what you get? The people don't get much anything, but you get a big bicep. You know. Okay, all you do is just simple, relax. You don't get a big bicep. But people feel the pulse. Relax and pump. What you feel?
Oh yeah, much more flow now. More connection. I feel it in the spine. The blood is flowing, and I feel it down also still where in the groin area also.
Yeah, it go everywhere. In here, it go everywhere also.
Intestine.
And later on, when you master, you can pinpoint them where you want them to go. Okay. Now I go down. Below, just 33, 35, 33, and I go over the other side is the vena cava, 33, 35. And they go to a different part of the body.
I'm feeling my kidneys.
Master Chia, here is a special case.
Yes.
See?
Huh?
So I can't go in.
There are special cases who have some kind of jewelry or whatever in the navel, and then you can take it. Okay.
Where you feel now?
Yeah, mostly in the lumbar plexus, which is feeling very good. In the small intestine and large intestine.
Mm-hmm.
Kidneys.
Yeah, that's good.
But a lot in the legs still too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you always have to go to the leg because it's the same height. Now, the return blood actually do a lot of things because all the traffic jam it happen in where? In the vena cava, a return blood. If I speed up, I put a pump on the vena cava, it pump up, so now aorta will flow much better because there is a traffic jam. Traffic jam it happen on the blue blood, not in the red blood. And that's why all the sickness happen from because of the blue blood cannot return back to the heart and to the lung and to the kidney. That is slow. Okay? How you feel now?
Yeah, feeling in my liver. It's getting nice and warm in the liver.
So this the return blood go all, it's flushing out all the organs. Now, I move up a little bit. So every time you move somewhere, there's some, you can feel the blood flow in the different part.
Maybe what I'm feeling is not the right thing that people expect.
As always.
How you feel? How you feel now? There is the master pulse, is all the digestion system.
So yeah, in the solar plexus.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm feeling a lot of electric current in the kidneys, in the diaphragm, in the lower ribs. a little bit pain in the stomach, but good pain.
Now I move back to here, this little bit on the aorta. On the master pulse. Now I work on the master pulse. Master pulse.
Oh yeah, and I was like,
That is the. So this is the master pulse here. I'm working on the master pulse here. Yeah, the master pulse. Okay. I work on the left. No, on the right, and come back to the left.
yeah, you really feel a difference when you're on the vena cava or when you're on
Yeah.
the aorta.
Very different.
Yeah.
You can see. So I always work on aorta because it pulses, and I move a little bit into the vena cava, and that is activate the whole different kind of circulation of the organ. And spiral. Now I work on the 30, and that is right below the heart. Okay, but because she have a very small here the bone, I have to work this way. So I go on this way, and I work. There on the liver and the stomach right there. Where you feel now?
Yeah, it's very like a intense pumping inside the diaphragm and the spine and the liver and the stomach.
Yeah. So very simple, we relax and just, actually it's opening, close, opening and close, opening, close the valve, that's all. And now the circulation increasing.
I feel it also down in the lower part.
Lower part, right. And
Yes, well, I'm very happy to receive the treatment. Thank you. I can really verify that it's with just a few points, you really open up the blood and the chi flow, feeling much more alive, much more circulating, the connection between the feet and the pelvic area. My kidneys are feeling full of energy, and I had a little bit of pain in the stomach, and now much better. So, thank you.
good. So you can see that the light pulse apparently is nearly go into every level of Chi Nei Chang. And the Chi Nei Chang is so much work from the organs and go up to the hand, the head, the arm, and the leg. Okay? But without the activate the organ and the major pulse in the aorta vena cava, the result is not great. I think that I like to develop more in this part. Okay? And that means we have a very concrete pieces of things that together now. And it's very powerful, very effective, right? You think so? For some you already receive, we cannot have everybody explain them all, but you can have many therapists here and many instructors here. If you want more, you can ask them to give you a session or something like that. That is the major key, okay?